Hi. Good evening, BD. What's up, buddy? I'm Mitch. King, what's up? How are y'all? See if I can pull the telescope up just a bit. Couple of moons with Jupiter tonight. Hi, Angela. Herbald. What's up, buddy? Get my chat to pop up over here. Gonna be jumping from Jupiter to DSO tonight. I believe that's gonna be the game plan. Get everything set up properly. How are y'all, by the way? How did Monday go? Y'all survived Monday, huh? I'm great. I'm doing good. Hi, Motis. Welcome in. South Tour, what's up, brother? How are you doing? How was your night? Can y'all see the two moons up here? Let me know if you can see the two moons. I'm gonna pull up the solar system information here. See if we can see which moons we're looking at. Lovely Jupiter it is. Not a bad day all around. I love it. That's good. That is good. Europa currently is not visible. So we got Io on the right side. And on the left will be Ganymede. Hi, Sibel. Good evening. How are you? Good evening. A super 80 degrees. Yo. That's exciting though. It was like 84 here today. Wasn't bad. In New York. Yeah, that's so awesome. Nothing wrong with that at all. Good. That's awesome, Sibel. That is awesome. We still don't have our frogs, tree frogs, or the bullfrogs yet. It's still relatively quiet outside. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Hi, Karen. Good evening. It's finally melting the snow. That is awesome. Yo, that is awesome. That is so cool. I tried to get Venus earlier before the sunset, but the clouds said nope. They made an executive decision for me. I tried though. The fifth planet from the sun. It is. Welcome in, by the way. Good to see you. Oh, Monday's your only day off, dude. It was a great day. Good. You forget to pay the cloud tax. Hi, Denzel. Welcome in, bud. You want to know something? Whenever you buy new equipment, you expect to get clouds. And today I finalized the purchase of new equipment. So we're gonna have a lot of clouds. It is what it is. Hi, Jupiter. Welcome in. What is Jupiter? ¿Qué pasó, Juan? Jupiter y dos lunas de Jupiter. Uno es Io and the otro is Ganymede. Yeah, I expect a little bit of clouds to come through when we get the new equipment, but it's going to give us more abilities to be able to do stuff during the day period. So that'd be nice. You wish it was the fourth planet? We could see it through the telescope. Oh, we can see it pretty well though. Juan, welcome back, buddy. Got two Juans in the house tonight. Welcome in. Both our Juans. And good evening, by the way. Robert, welcome in. Look at the camera aperture. Yeah. And so we have a lot of winds. And when we had a lot of winds, I was making like a tough decision. Look at Jupiter, go for DSO, or go mid-range Jupiter, which is, ended up being the decision I made. There's Titan Moon. It's over by Saturn. Titan's over by Saturn. Here we have Io and Ganymede. It'll be fun with a new purchase for sure. I think it will be. Expand the observatory. The house equipment. I know. I know. It's all bad. It is all bad. But it's alright. It'll be alright. Very fine, but 2 months too. Yep. Yeah, it's the wind though. The wind's the issue tonight. I'll give you an example. Try to zoom in a little bit. This is what's going to happen to us. The wind is so crazy that it's almost nauseous looking at it. Real wild. Oh, that's 101 moons. 101. Hi Cindy, good evening. How are you? How's your night? For Catherine. For the rest of us. Yeah, more making the videos, yeah. Absolutely. We're gonna get the cool views of the sun soon. Yeah, for the rest of us. I got you. Tonight, pink lemonade. Sugar-free pink lemonade. Yes, it's nasty. Kinda nasty. Why are you focusing on my house? Yo. Blowing there as well. Yeah, it's super windy here tonight. Super windy here tonight. That's kind of why I was doing more of that zoom back outwards a little bit and just deal with it. Let's see if we can focus while with this zoomed in though. Be respectful to dudes. I mean, it's never a bad idea. I mean, be respectful for a lifetime. Probably the best idea. Shaky Jupiter. Hi, Jenny. Good evening. Look at that now today. Live stream, yes. Señor. Royal Salute. Jupiter right now. Hanging out Jupiter currently. But we have a lot of winds. So kind of moving. We're in the direction, like, this is probably the better view. Where we can see a couple of the moons. Let's see here. If we live stack it, let's do that. Let's see if we can actually live stack it real quick. Definitely make out the moons in this position. It's kind of cool. Hey, thanks, Gene. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You see, Juno, the probe? No, it's way too small. That'd be cool, though. That'd be really cool. That would be really cool. Alright, a little bit of focus. Let's see if we can focus in here. Yeah, we have really high winds, so I don't want to zoom in too much. I don't want to zoom in too much. Make sure you don't type in caps, Robert. If you don't mind, it makes it a lot easier to be able to read the chat. Before I settle for the night. Alright, sounds good, Moose. It's never a bad idea. Caps. What's up, dude? How's vacation going? First day of vacation, huh? Hopefully you got your telescope out there. I own Ganymede. Yeah, I own Ganymede. It is Io on the right side, Ganymede on the left. We're trying my new live straight line. Well, that's interesting. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, the dots, the moons. Going out there and messing around for now. Oh, really? Like on a mount? You actually using your phone on a mount or what? That's interesting. With Star Trekker? Yo, that's interesting. I like it. I like it. We all know that Jenny put in the rolls right there for you. Oh, you got the S26 Ultra Pro mode now? That'll be awesome. Oh, you're interstellar introverts, yeah. Love it. I'm good. How are you doing, Darkwing? How's your night? Good evening to you. Hanging out with Jupiter here. And then at some point we're going to swap over and go for Galaxies and Nebulae. It's kind of a game plan. Galaxy and Nebulae is going to be what we mostly view tonight. Let's wrap on the phone, the live version. Yeah, but I think you'll still pull really awesome data, though. I appreciate Darkwing. I appreciate that. On Class A, we studied some of the planets. Also, hi. Just arrived. Welcome in, Mac. That is so cool. Why is it white? The brightness that we have turned up. Not much class tonight. So far, no. So far, we're good. Hi, Loner Chick. How are you? Jupiter, Super Jupiter. Wonderful to pack your life. Or look like itself inside. Your telescope only sees the moon. It's a little one. That's fine. Hey. Sometimes the moon is one of the best looking objects to look at, to be honest. I'm good. I'm good, Loner Chick. I'm doing great. Good to see you. Good to see you today. This is Jupiter, and 2 of the moons next to Jupiter. Thing goes all the way to 10 minutes up. No way, is it really? Yo, that's insane. That is actually insane. No, light don't diminish over a distance. Only when it interacts with something. Only when it interacts with something, dude. Okay. I see. Pseudoscience, I see. Tracking difficult, yeah. Absolutely. Wait until you get those high zoom in of stuff like Jupiter. And he's just trying to troll. He's trying. He's trying. And welcome in, by the way, Andy. A good one. No problem. Not a problem. Oh, real biblical cosmology of Earth. Not science fiction. Oh, okay, so science fiction is what you're trying to claim then. Gotcha. Gotcha. So text over observations and testing. Peer reviews. I gotcha. Now, hey, what's up, Prime? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. You're really on that level, Andy. We've been brainwashed. Looks like you drink a lot of Kool-Aid. That's my guess. What happens when you drink too much Kool-Aid? You start repeating things over and over when you can easily see the evidence. The Mayans knew. The cycles of the Venus, they did. Absolutely. They sure did. Pot meat kettle, yeah. Yeah. It's all good, man. You gotta drink fluoride and brush your teeth with it. Oh, crap. Andy, I like you, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like you. You're not here to be angry. Just telling you what I believe. No, you're making statements. You're not telling us exactly. You're making hard statements with no evidence whatsoever to back it up. None whatsoever, dude. Must have a step somewhere. Yeah. Had it today at lunch. Ooh, I said to much outer space facts and stuff, my friends. We're so lost, yo. You stomped them? Okay, I got what you meant. I got what you mean. That's awesome. That's super awesome. That is super awesome. That is super awesome. Mesmerizing Jupiter can do that, brother. Jupiter can do that to you. Alright, set everything over here. Yeah, do you eat tuna rolls or no? I should send a picture of what I ate tonight into Discord. I went a little wild. Jupiter truly is a gas giant. How's it there are layers in a red eye that persist? So we see the atmosphere, and a lot of it's to do with the jet stream and the rotation of Jupiter itself, and how fast it spins. These gases tend to come up out from inside of Jupiter out into the atmosphere. Heavier elements, so get caught up more in the atmosphere compared to what some of the lighter elements do. Like an outer space nerd in the friend group. Nice. Obsessed with outer space plans and things. I got you. You think the poor astronauts are not the same people that left? What people were they then? What do you mean? What? I'm pretty sure we've seen them get on there and got off. It looked the same to me. Oh my goodness. The amount of crazies tonight so far, and it's great. I understand there's 2 moons in our view, but it's not the moon that everybody claims to cause them to be crazy. Andromeda Galaxy, wrong season right now. We gotta wait until June, later in June to get it. Definitely free entertainment, so true. Hi, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. From afar, yeah, in Jupiter's outer atmosphere. We ripped it right off, yep. Yeah, they apparently switched when they went around the moon. Oh, man. Ah, crud. Oh, no way, watching from Texas. How's the weather down there? You guys get any of those crazy storms or no? The weather pattern has been insane. What's a walking distance from Earth to Jupiter? And how long it takes to reach there? With the speed of walking. I couldn't tell you on the speed of walking unless you want to do the calculations. I don't know how fast you walk. 2.5 mile per hour, 3.7, whatever it is if you're a fast-paced walker or slow-paced. But about 480 million miles away. Yep, tornado season. It is tornado season. Wow. Swapped out by the aliens on the far side. I got you. Next days are going to be rain. Oh no. Oh no. Y'all need the rain or no? You guys kind of got quite a bit this past month, didn't you? I'm going to guess that you're over towards the Houston area. Hello from the Philippines. Well, Magadang o Magapo, kumusta? Kind of like tennis ball. Just searching nice. 13 times, or 1,300 times bigger than Earth, yep. Tell you about Jupiter, I had a meet 11-inch refractor. All the misinformation. What? Oh my goodness. Jupiter's seals. We came to flat Earth for like, what the heck? Oh my goodness. Crud. Which type of telescope do you use? Tonight we're using a Celestron 11-inch Schmidt-Cassegrain style telescope. Yeah, you make the claim, you get to prove it. exactly how that works. Speak Tagalog. Oh, opo. How'd I learn Tagalog? I had an office in the Philippines for quite a while. Check for full moon. People going crazy for those. So true. So dang true. It's 2026 and people still believe in this flat earth crap. The height of gullible in 2026 is blowing my mind. It truly does blow my mind. You can tell my friend who thinks aliens are real. I mean, it's very possible that aliens are real. We haven't discovered them yet. We found evidence, but we haven't actually found actual aliens. So on the science side, you would say, haven't discovered them. Not real at this point. But mathematically, you'd go with, oh sure, it's crazy out there. Adam, no one cares about your feelings, bro. It's all about facts. Dow 6 area, okay. Could use some rain. Gets very, very hot and hot down there. Yeah, I spent a little bit of time down in the Austin area. Buzz money for the realtors around. Right. Oh, man. Yeah, oh my goodness. It's all good. Sometimes, you gotta let people have their main character action and try hard. There's something about Artemis triggering flat earthers that they cannot hold back at all. It's crazy. It's crazy that they just got so triggered by actually witnessing people leaving Earth, going around the moon and coming back. Tonight, the C11. There's the C11. It's two of the Galilean moons, yeah. We got Io on the right, and we have Ganymede on the left. And then they're done. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. It's all good. A lot of people pull revenge, right? They know, yeah, that's crazy. Where's Callisto and the other one? So Europa is blocked by Jupiter right now. Callisto is pretty dang far out there. If I remember right, it's on the Ganymede side. Let me check. I believe it's on the Ganymede side. It's pretty far away tonight. Backing up on the view here. Yeah, it's way off over there. What is this? Jupiter and two of its moons. Let's see if we can pull in Callisto. Right there's Callisto. Can you see it or no? I'll bring in more light. We get it to pop in. There you go. There's Callisto. C11 tonight. Talk about Artemis, brother. Oh, this. Oh, I have not. I have not seen it. The star, like on the top left side here of Jupiter as well. Yeah, awesome. Pull back some of the brightness again. Celestron, yep. It would be Celestron. Callisto's feeling shy. Always. Always feeling shy. Let's see how the winds are treating us now. Io is the one on the right. Here on the right side. What's a constellation called? We're looking at a planet. Not quite a constellation. Just looking out at the planet right now, but it is in Gemini. You got the Dwarf 3? Oh, no way. You like it? You like the Dwarf 3? Or no? You got the Dwarf 2. I can tell Callisto is Callisto. Do it enough times. Plus, we can look at maps of the locations where the moons are. It orbits over 1 million miles away, which is why it's way out there. Oh, Ryan, dude, come on, man. Nah, bro. Be a piece of shit kind of guy. Wow. Wow, man. You need help, dude. You need help. Can you guys see the moons okay now? Ah, you don't want to know what he said. He was wishing ill on the astronauts. How long have I been doing astronomy? Since I was about 8 years old. A few days. Magnification tonight, not super. We're pushing only about like 150, 200. It's not much. It's a CUDA. Oh man. You're open others with Jupiter straight line. I got you. I got you. Cheese? Yeah. Oh man. That's funny. Could be provolone or mozzarella. Yo. That sounds good too. There's a science reason Mercury is smallest random. Most likely got hit by a very large object, which threw out its crust. So what we basically see is mostly a what you'd consider to be a planetary core with it. There's a little bit more than just the core. But it's essentially just looking at a core of a planet, but most likely from a massive impact. So it's an Italian pizza. There you go. Absolutely, there you go. Turn that over to Lano Beach. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy cool. Welcome in, Tank. Good to see you. 80 phone home. Oh man. I think that the scope you have is significantly better than the one Galileo had. I was thinking about that. Plus the cameras. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It is pretty dang crazy. But we're also obviously not spending years and years and years looking at the same object, taking notes. Where he did that to get his information. Where are the stars? In the sky. Can't see any. You want stars, we need more light. We need like a lot more light to come through. Stars are faint. I think you can see one up there on the top, a couple near the bottom side. But they're relatively faint when you talk about stars. Unless you have like a really bright star nearby. Yeah. Try Mercury spinning telltale mid-Mercury. I have not. Amazing how you can identify which one is Callisto. Oh. Satellites revolve around it. Close by. Yeah. Here, you can keep repeating the same thing. You're still wrong. Still won't be correct. Hey, Robert. Good evening, buddy. How are you doing? How's your night? How's your night? Oh my goodness. That's too much. Lots accomplished. Oh, nice. Hi, Southern Coin. How are you doing? What kind of coins do you hunt for? Nah, a lot of wind tonight. The image true brightness. Exactly what's seen through old-fashioned scope. No. So, there's a lot that comes back there. Your eyepiece is going to change up your brightness because of your magnitude. The higher magnitude, the less bright it is, more dim. If we put in another camera, it will like completely blow us out There's too much behind that, though. Way too much behind that. You can quit repeating yourself so much, man. You can quit repeating yourself. Oh, no way. You have a channel. I'm gonna have to check it out. See your profile picture there. Like do air, silver, varieties, and wheat scents. Nice. It's awesome. Yeah, I got you. A space star considered it's bursting with stars, translucent. Space itself is translucent. You have to have something to reflect light off of it. Yeah, I appreciate it, Dr. Robert. Good to see you tonight, brother. Hear the wind blowing through. Like, oh my goodness, that is some crazy wind. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Can you name all the moons of Jupiter? There's 101 moons. No. There's so many of them. Not all of them have names yet. They're still just like classified numbers. So for example, like J 2000 whatever. 2024 whatever, but no. That could not. 101 moons. That's crazy. Galaxy expansion. Stop. 100 billion years. Feel average rectangle per white. That'd be insane. I don't know about that though. Need to be, yeah. Well, not 80 times bigger. 80 times the amount of mass. So bigger being the volume compared to bigger in mass. It definitely needs a lot of mass. The movie Osmosis? Jones, I did not. Never seen it. I have not seen it. That I have not seen. I think it's under my real name. Oh, no way. That's so cool. There's 101 moons around Jupiter. 95 is an old count. Went 95 to 97 to 101. Hi, Trev. How you doing, brother? How's your night? How was your night? Clear skies, yep. Jack, you still don't. Alright, sounds good, Kevin. Have a good night, buddy. Have a good night. Have an amazing night. You got the Jaws theme stuck in your head. Oh my goodness. You're not gonna have clear skies for at least the next 10 days. No, brother. That's horrible. Hi, OGC. How are you? Let me help you out the door, man. Let me help your little ass out the door. There you go. Got him. There we go. My goodness. Is it truly Monday, or is it like Saturday night and the kids are not sleeping, or what? Love space because it's so beautiful. Me too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe more discoveries in the future. Yep. There will be. Dr. Plotting near death by stress. One of my dogs missing, but he was under the bed asleep. Oh, no way. Oh, thanks, Dale. I appreciate that. You have an amazing night. Thank you so much. I guys you don't know what is out there really much. Yeah, no, like the universe is insane. There's a lot we don't know. Absolutely. There's a lot that we do not know. A lot that we do not know. Space Circle. Used to work in rural open pit mine. Yo, no way. The nice guys out there are beautiful. But back in the city. Dang, dude. Light pollution is horrible. Light pollution is horrible. Now the IAU, when we look at the IAU data as it gets submitted and confirmed, we're at 101, which you can see through the MCPs. We move the telescope over a little bit. Yeah, sub-libraries do loan out telescopes. So cool. It's actually really cool. Even if your city don't have them, check out and see if you have a local astronomy club. Sometimes they have them. They even have a library that you can check them out from. 3 moons is crazy, but 100, right? It's insane. Yeah. Think about Saturn. 285 moons. Holy moly. Scope series, as big as Texas. It has to be above the horizon, and we have. There's particles in a ring, technically little moons. They can be moonlets. They could technically be called moonlets, but usually don't get added to the moon count. Seen it as a bit, but space different. So usually we're more zoomed in, but we have too much wind tonight. If we zoom in, we'll all get nauseous. See it just bounce around. If we zoom in and try to stabilize stuff, we'll all get nauseous. Just one of those nights. So we get to hang out with Jupiter and a couple of moons, though. That's what's cool about it tonight. Later on, though, we're going to go for galaxies, globular clusters, and other kind of cool stuff. Got you, David, with the jiggles. I meteor been up right over us. Oh, no way. Green streak as it zipped over it. That is so cool. You got to see a bolide. Yeah, a lot of Jupiter's moons are only like a mile wide. Welcome in, Barbara. Welcome in. Bad weather south of the river. Yeah, in Cass County. Watch that tornado that was over by Ottawa earlier this evening. Look out, even the wind rocking. You can, yeah, you can still see the bands on her. Some has scope set up every. No way, do they really? Yo, that's so cool. That's really cool of them. How big is Jupiter? So you can put about 1,300 of our planets inside of it. It's massive. Really massive. Do you start counting galactic years? First indication in complete rotation. So galactic years. That's a good question. I honestly don't know off the top of my head. I would assume it has to be just from its formation, so the start of its rotation, and being the first year during the first rotation, the final rotation of it. But I don't know though. Off the top of my head, I couldn't give you the answer. Breck Parks, yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Okay, Breck Parks in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Yeah, I'll check that out for sure. Can you scope the sun using filters, CT? See sunspots, yes. It's only depending on what moon from Jupiter are possible candidate for life to flourish. That's a good one. Europa definitely is a pretty good candidate. Sounds good, Moose. Sounds good. I'm gonna try to focus us a little bit here. So we can do a little bit more focus. I'm gonna go to bed early, so I stop and say hi. Welcome in, Distance. Yeah, absolutely. Get some good rest. Gonna see galaxies, yeah. Tonight we're gonna do some galaxies. Not beginner specific in the fine moment. Galaxy formation, but rather is relative measurement of time. Well, sure. I would take that as a solid answer. I would definitely take that as a solid answer. How you doing, by the way, Cypher? Welcome in, bud. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Yeah, you're welcome, Barbara. Welcome in, by the way. Let me go look it up, too. Crazy. Anyways. Thanks, Blaze. Appreciate it, bud. Have a good night. Oh, the wind. That's a disco ball. Yeah. The winds are insane tonight. Oh, you're welcome, Angela. How do you increase the clarity? Get rid of the wind atmosphere. Usually helps a lot. Usually helps a lot. Like increase clarity, unless you're doing like a sharpening. We can do like a live stack, for example. Let me see if I can live stack it. A lot of wind blowing through, so it might not be great. You can kind of see it's coming through okay. We can do live stacking, that helps a little bit. And then if you want, you can actually stack it and process it, so you get better clarity. And Summer Captain, Astronomy Merit Bridge. Treasure had it on scope when you built it from scratch. Yo, no way, that's so cool. Turn on the giant dehumidifier outside. Yep. That would help. That would definitely help. Or put your telescope out in space. Or out of space. My microphone's just hurting my ear tonight. I don't know why. I do not know why. Crazy. Oh well. It is what it is. Can we use LiveStack or do you use software? Software. Can you see all planets through telescope or only certain ones? All of ours. We can see all of our planets through our telescopes. Just hack into the Hubble feed. There you go. Smart. Yep, absolutely smart. Absolutely intelligent idea. I'm sure people are going to get mad at you for it, but... Pink dots are the moons. Two of the moons. Io on the right, Ganymede on the left. Ganymede on the left, Io on the right. Jupiter. There's Jupiter. The worthy heat they bring. Yeah, probably true. Yo, probably true. Dude, the list for Hubble is still so full. It's like ridiculously full. Crazy full. One of the more volcanic active ones. The most volcanic mass in the solar system. Yeah, it's super beautiful too. Absolutely gorgeous. Hey, by the way, if you are just hanging out with us, if you guys can do me a favor, if you can tap the screen right about where Jupiter is to send a like, I'd appreciate it, by the way. Commission our own and convince Elon to launch it with the next batch of Starlight. That'd be crazy. That'd be pretty cool, though. Oh no, but Constellation drawing with diagrams when I was a kid. Still love it. Ah, now I have my grandkids doing one. That is so cool. Love that. That's really cool. Telescope tonight, C11. Double tap the disco ball. And then, because it's getting made in IO. That's basically in the expense. Oh, interesting. Okay, now as we move towards summer months, I can't see your zodiac sign in June. Well, I got you. I got you. Yep, we're up to the summertime objects at this point. Because it would, it would then be a foot. Yo. Oh my goodness, Matt. What the heck, brother? That's funny. Welcome in, brother. Good to see you tonight. You're a Gemini. I got you. Well, you're looking into a Gemini currently. Jupiter is hanging out in the Gemini constellation. You're a millennial? Millennial Falcon? Or just a millennial? Would you budget for a decent entry-level family telescope? If you're just going new, like you're new into astronomy, somewhere between like 100, 300 for a tabletop Dobsonian. If you want one that's going to last you a little while, maybe the Celestron 8SC, which is closer to like $600 roughly, but it has go-to functions, tracking functions. It's a really beautiful telescope. So it really just depends. Like, it's too subjective on what would be a good family telescope. For me, it's a massive telescope. It just depends, though. Really just kind of depends. Can you guys even hear the wind blowing through? I don't know if y'all can hear the wind just blowing through. It's crazy loud. Can y'all hear it or no? Turn Dobbs on you. I can see, alright, yeah. Get a video of Jupiter like this. Yeah. Thinking about 500. Check out like a used Celestron 4SC. See if I can type it in. See if you can check out like a used 4SC. Would not be too bad. Would not be a bad idea. And then if you want to look for a decent eyepiece, get like the SB Bonnie's zoomable 7 to 21 millimeter. That's a decent eyepiece to get. Hey, you haven't seen Jupiter before? Well, welcome in. Good to have you. Good to have you. South mileage, in a huge sense, they kind of can be. In a huge sense, they can be. How did you get my setup? Yeah. Like I have the same equipment too, and I recommend it. I think it's wonderful. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, your telescope see the moon through a telescope. That's amazing. I love it. Europa right now is right next to Jupiter. Can't see it currently. You scope Jupiter during the daytime. Sometimes. Like, whenever you have the high sun, it's really hard to do. But if you can track Jupiter, it's not too bad. But once you're like high noon, it's so hard to do just because the atmosphere at that point is bubbling. Makes it really hard to do. Okay, can you see that? Alright, it comes in pretty well. Brown Jupiter's in blue sky. Yeah, so when you pull out some of the blue, you do see it a little bit more on the browner side. use an H alpha telescope. I just finalized a purchase for one today. So coming up, we have the best views. I'll get asked right here on Sky's Life. I try. Honestly, I try. So like all the gifts that we get, all the funds that we get from like members, I always throw it back into what we do. So today, I finalized the purchase of a hydrogen alpha telescope, so a LUT 50 telescope, which it can take like 6 to 8 weeks before it gets here, though. It'll take a little bit of time. Jupiter and those guys. They're 1,000. Yep. They are expensive for being such a dedicated piece of equipment. Someone might have told me I'm crazy because I'm buying the down curve of our solar cycle. Which I don't care what she says. This is some of the more exciting times for sure. Plus, I don't have to wait that 6 to 8 months. We only got to wait 6 to 8 weeks instead. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I'll be excited to get it in. I will be excited to get it in. You guys are super calm tonight, by the way. You gotta set it as do or do not. There's no try. Oh crud. Good to talk to you, which is really cool. I try to do my best to respond to every question that comes through, every comment. 100mm H alpha, yo, that'd be expensive. That'd be crazy expensive to get into. Crazy expensive to get into. You looking at the launch system? No, you can't. It can't be the launch. Like a day cork, maybe. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, I appreciate it. Zip by or stroll by? At 100x? Pretty quick. They'll go through pretty quick. Hi, Trish. How are you? New equipment sounds wonderful. Yeah, I'm excited. Hi, Leslie. Good evening. How are you? Jupiter. It is. Wait to see the new scope and what it can do. Yeah, I'm excited. The only thing that's going to make me mad is having to take off the C11, put that on. And then at the end of that, take off that, put the C11 back on. That, or should I use one of our other mounts for it? I don't know. Maybe I'll use one of the other mounts actually for the solar scope, because it's not going to need to look north. So I can put it on like on the north side of the observatory. Maybe that's a good idea actually. Yeah, maybe. Jupiter looks like cotton candy. Yeah. Yeah. Possible to put a telescope like this in a gimbal. I mean, theoretically, you can do whatever you want, right? I don't know how stable you want to be. Thanks, David. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, the answer would be yes, though. In a gimbal, absolutely. Absolutely. First time I saw Saturn using binoculars, it blew me away. Oh, okay. Telescope down, well pointed up. If put telescope down, well pointed up. Yeah, I'm not too sure what you mean. Yeah, equipment can be really expensive. Alright, sounds good. Order, have a good night. Have an amazing night. If that's actually your name, Sky's Live. I love it. Have a good night, bud. Have a good night. That's funny. If that's actually your name. Ah, correct. That's too funny. Super funny. We may have to swap over and do DSO here soon. The wind's really starting to pick up. B1's original Seeker. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, David. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I believe we're gonna have to do DSO here quickly. The wind is just gonna win. The wind is gonna win. Where's your sea light? On you. Yep. In the darkness. Yep. The lightning on Jupiter is insane too. It's like 100 times powerful. More powerful than the lightning that we have here on Earth. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wiggle, wiggle. Take a look real quick at the guiding camera here. See how it's setting up today tonight. Why hadn't Jupiter blown itself out by now? Gravity and its magnetic field. Every minute. No wheel. Sorry. Yawning. If I switch to, or swap to it, if it's still wiggling, we just won't get that good of data anyways. They'll try its hardest, but they'll still kind of be like, whoa. Hey Astro Rain, how are you? Hi Barry, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Wow, that wind is crazy. You hear the trees just like hitting each other and stuff. It's crazy, crazy. Crazy winds. Can AI center images? Maybe, I don't know. I assume it could. Try for DSO with the wind. I think so. I think it'll be a better chance of doing DSO than trying to watch Jupiter. I don't know. I mean, we'd just have to try. Sounds intense tonight, yeah. Luckily, we're kind of blocked from the wind since it's inside the observatory. But, see, it's still winning. Still winning. Yeah, I think it's definitely worth a try. Just one of those nights. And it's hot, by the way. Like, it is actually really warm here. You look at the clouds. I think we're good as far as clouds go tonight. Yeah. I believe we are. The all sky camera looks good. Yeah, as far as all that goes, it looks okay. Love nights like that. Hot and windy. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. But clear vinyl tent. Black wind. think my audio turned off. There we go. It doesn't rotate. This one has a complete, the roof basically slides off. Finally called off in Alabama. This guy cleared up too. Oh no way, that's awesome. That is so awesome. That's really cool. I love it. I love it. Wow. The wind is insane. Like the magic answer better. Yep. With magic. Bad food, but oil rigs at night were light constellations, really. That's crazy. Should we move it up a little better? Outer space. I'll try to guide real quick. I doubt it'll work. See if it'll help kind of stabilize it at all. I doubt it. One thing I can do is we can do a planetary stabilization, but even then, like, it gets really weird. We gotta zoom in properly. It'll kind of help, but you can see it's like really zoomed in at this point. And we could find focus, that would be awesome. It's so hard to focus when you have this kind of wind. Which way we need to go? The other way. Maybe. Actually, it looks horrible, doesn't it? Go the other way. Honestly, looks just as bad. Yeah, I think DSO is going to be our best chance tonight for getting really cool views. Chat AI, but not tell us. We'll be chat AI, but not tell us. I doubt it. How can you even get a signal up there in space? Radio waves. Colonization of Ganymede in year 2761. Yo, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. We're way out of focus now, though. Pay attention to the moon, see if we can get any better. Honestly, I think that made it worse. I honestly cannot tell. We really pushed the focuser out. Let's see what happens. Looks like it's getting a little bit better now. Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. Did we go past it though? I think we did. Crazy atmosphere. Here for a hotel in Winnipeg. Work nights, gonna take my break and go sit on the roof and look at the stars. So pretty. Yo, that is amazing. I like that. That'd be so much fun. That'd be a lot of fun. Back up again. There we go. Yeah, man, that's synergy. Loved it, I bet. Well, I bet. I don't know, I think we're going to have to move to DSO sooner than later, to be honest. I believe we are. Hi, AFM. How are you doing, bud? How's your night? Yeah. It's my guess. Jupiter, yeah. Jupiter and a couple of its moons. Oh. What's DSO? Deep space targets. Galaxy, globular cluster. Nebulae type stuff. Nice, that's out there. Oh, man. Yep. Chance, what's up, brother? It is DSO. Yeah. The wind's kicking my butt, Chance. It's coming for me. Mother Nature. Not playing fair, right? It's such a beautiful night out, though. The amount of stars up there is like insanely gorgeous. Just the dang wind. Always the wind. Really thinking about swapping over the camera, though. I think it's going to be our best option. You're getting the wind tax, right? Absolutely. Oh, King Kong, thank you so much for subscribing. We did seen it worse, yeah. Beautiful tonight. It is. It's still very beautiful out tonight. It really is beautiful out tonight. Oh no, if you guys are ready to swap over, go for galaxies, let me know. We can do that. We can definitely do that. The 45 degree don't matter to me as much. Your elevation and stuff. I'm in the Midwest, out in the American Midwest here. Thinking of how do I want to point the telescope? Wow. Cartus Ducil just like crashed on the other computer at the same time. What the heck? Hi Suzanne, how are you? How are you doing? Let's go. You want to do some DSO? Okay, let me get connected again here. Kind of want to point the telescope to the other side of the sky. Because it becomes a lot easier for me to change out everything. But the question is, what do I want to point it at? We can go to Nebula, maybe. Let's see if we can hit it. Let's take off. Let's go see if this works. The cloud covers. Oh, in Chicago. No. The worst. Absolutely the worst. I'm gonna try to pull on a water brightness here. Be able to see as we fly across. Alright. Let's see A star. We'll let it calm down first. I'll take a photo. See if we can get enough stars to actually plate solve. But it may be too windy to do that. We'll try. We'll see what happens. If we can get a bright star in our view, then it'll make it a lot easier to be able to focus the other camera. It's not great. I want to see about 5. But let's think. Oh well, we'll do it. We'll do this. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Here. Turn off the loud microphone here. Oh, Chris, what's up, brother? Thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We'll move this over to my other monitor so I can see it when I'm standing at the telescope. Everything kind of kicks in for me here. Okay. That should be okay. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it, brother. Jaws season now in South Carolina. That's crazy. Clear there? Oh, no way, man. Got clear skies. We got clear skies. We just got wind. A ton of wind. Alright, make sure we're good here. It looks okay. Let me move the chat over as well. Maybe. I'm hardly getting any updates on that monitor. See if I can do that. Maybe there. Yeah. May need to actually reset that monitor real quick. It is really, really slow. I'm using Wi-Fi to connect to that monitor. See if I can do this better. Reconnect it. Make things run a little quicker. Okay. Maybe. Do I see my mouse? I do. Barely. Okay, I want to try it anyways. Let's do it. Quit jacking around, right? Okay, I need the camera, which we got here. In the observatory. Alright. About the other camera. Yo, Jace, thanks, brother. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it, brother. Let's hear a bunch of boom, boom on my headset. Oh, man, that's funny. Okay. Camera connected. Let me plug it in. Okay. Let me turn on that camera. Yo, thanks so much, Jace. I appreciate it, brother. Worked hard yesterday. So just for you, I appreciate it, man. Thanks, buddy. Alright, camera 405. Get it connected. Should start to see a view here in a second. Alright, I see A star. Let me see how things look though. Okay, I see A star. I know it's hard to see it here on your guys' screen, but I'm gonna work on focusing that star in real quick, and we should be good. It's gonna be close here. Tighten down the focuser. Ooh, the wind's blowing by hard. Okay, let's try that. I think we'll be okay. We may have to run like an automatic focus and see how things actually work. Again, thank you so much, Jace. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate that. Grab sharp cap, bring it back over. Grab the chet. We can find it. There we go. Pull it over. Do that. Alright, this. Go there. I'll let them off in here with me. Check some light. See stars. We get the outside camera off. There we go. Okay. We are getting there. See how bad this is going to be. The wind is insane. Do initial plate salt. Make sure things are gonna run okay. Back up a little bit. Pretty close. Yeah, that's right on. That's always good. And then swing over just a bit. We need to pull her alive. Hi Emily, thank you so much for the star. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Emily. Plate solve it real quick. Hold up to the center. It's going to be M3. A globular cluster. Did it move it properly? No, honestly did not, did it? We need to do some polar alignment. Like really bad. Let me clear it out. Tell we're at M3 and then just kind of set ourselves up here. You move us over. We'll swing us back. It is beautiful, yeah. Robert clusters are truly beautiful. They really are. Oh, there we go. Looks like it's going to put us more centered up. Oh, hi. What up, Denny? I see you. Alright, let it calm down for a minute. There we go. Look at that beauty. Plus some of the brightness, so it's not like crazy bright. But there it is. M3. A globular cluster. Star Traveler, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Next will be like M53, another globular cluster. We can fly over to it as well. This would be M53 that we come up on now. Almost looks the same, don't it? A little bit smaller. We have even another globular cluster not far from all this. We can swing over to as well. Much smaller than our view. We'll go back to it real quick. Hey, Ordinary, how's it going? How's your night? How was your Monday? Let it kind of settle in here. You can see it right in the center. It's kind of cool. I'll pull up back some better brightness. We're getting the stars a little better for us. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Can you guys see it okay? A different type of galaxies. You want to know which was your favorite? Okay, that was pretty smart. Yo, no way, that's so cool. That's awesome. Hi, Salt and Pepper. Welcome in. Swing up here real quick to a galaxy. Let it calm down just a minute. M85. You guys see it there on the right? Has your dad been behaving? He has. Swing over here real quick. I'll have to turn off the light outside actually. We do this one. Fix this. Okay. Let's see. There we go. The Sombrero galaxy here. I don't know that we can really do long exposure right now. I think the winds are gonna make us lose every single time, but we can run relatively fast ones and see what it does. I don't know how well it's gonna work though. Really don't know how well this is gonna work. There's beautiful Sombrero galaxy. It's pretty sweet, isn't it? I gotcha. That's the ultimate compliment. Not the ultimate disrespect. It's all good. I think everybody falls asleep on my live, to be honest. I think everybody does. Oh, man. Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate it, bud. Tonight's just going to be a real fast jump around because you can see the wind's going to kick our butt. So we're just going to hit targets, I think, pretty quick. Just kind of bounce around them, enjoy them. Nothing wrong with that. Let's play over here real quick. Immediate relaxation, good. Hey, Salvatore, still hanging out with us, huh? Oh, I got hiccups. No! No, not the hiccups. Alright, can you guys see the two different galaxies? M65 and M66. Not sleeping at work? Oh, okay. I'd probably be sleeping if I was at work right now, though. I could see that. I could definitely see that, Elizabeth. Oh, the hiccups, no. What do we gotta have hiccups for? That's silliness. That's just silly. Should not be having hiccups. Alright. You heard that one? Yeah. Move over here just a bit. Gotta bring it in real quick. See it on the right side there. M106. Hi Brian, what's up, brother? How you doing? How's your night? He had a jet stop once and fell asleep. Gotta be doing something. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, always pretty. They are. Move over a little bit more. And we'll check out this one. M51. The beautiful. The real Pole Galaxy there. Let it come in a little better. Wonder if we can get a little bit longer exposures. I'm gonna try. I just have it auto just a histogram as well. Maybe that'll work for us tonight. Still over the like button. Yeah, if you guys don't mind tapping the screen, just send a like. I appreciate that. I really do. I do appreciate it. Hey, what up, Hayden? How you doing, brother? Nope, this is Real Pole Galaxy. Beautiful Real Pole Galaxy. This is an interacting galaxy. It is in the process of merging into one. It's really cool. This is probably my favorite galaxy to look at. Let's jump over to M101, the pinwheel. Move us over just a bit. Let it take the 8-second photo here. See the pinwheel coming in now. Hey Miley, welcome in. They most likely haven't yet. But here's the pinwheel galaxy. Which is beautiful. Camera tonight. Before was the M51, the Real Pole Galaxy. We're jumping really fast between different galaxies, so I'm going to be flying around looking at different galaxies and quite the quick method instead of doing a longer stack that we normally do, just because of the wind. Alright, next. Trilly Galaxy, yeah. I really love the bands on that galaxy. Go to the next one here. NGC 5389. This galaxy's way out there. This galaxy's about 85 million light years away. You like the sombrero? Yeah, me too. We'll get back to it again tonight. Can you guys see the different galaxies here? There's several of them. There's two in the center and then one to the top right that really stand out. The two in the center are the ones that we're trying to target. Go over to Draco here. Move over a little bit more. Here's real time right now. Yeah, we're moving the telescope right now to do it. We're in the Midwest, American Midwest. Depends on how fast you're traveling. John, it depends on how fast you're traveling. Let the telescope kind of relax here for a minute. NGC 4236. I hear a dog barking. What the heck? You guys see it on the right side. Pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. Alright, let's kind of go in this direction here. We will go to M94 on our way. This will be M94 once we settle in for a minute. Can y'all see it on there? How cool is that? Pretty cool little galaxy. You want to say little? Perspective, not little at all. The wind's blowing through pretty heavy right now. Go take a look at this one. A little bit more, not quite edge on, but it's a little bit more edge on. Let it settle in for a minute. Right there it is, right there. Pretty sick. NGC 5033. Tonight we are flying around. We're definitely flying around tonight. Alright, here we go. Next. Right now there's a 305cc guiding, not the Pro. Which I'm not even guiding right now. Right now we're using the 405C camera though. It's a Tech Cold camera. Not using the 305C currently. Here we are, M64. We'll fly over a little bit more. Oh yeah, absolutely. What would I recommend for seeing the moon? Like a tabletop Dobsonian. Pair of binoculars. It's a Messier classifieds. So Messier catalog. That's where they were named. They're not all galaxies though in the M. You can also get NGC. There's other catalogs too. Another galaxy there. See a couple of them here. Y'all see the crazy amount of galaxies here. There's actually quite a bit in our view here. I can mark out a few of them. Obviously we got this beautiful one. Here, here, there. There's some really faint ones in here that's not showing up as well. And there's one like way down the corner that's not showing up. We're looking towards M86 by the way. Let's go to M100. Hi BB, how you doing, bud? How's your night? Down left on the bright one. It's in the region of like M86. There's a lot of galaxies in there. M84 is really close to that region as well. Here's a really cool one. Can you guys see this one okay? Look at the spiral arms off of this. This is M100, by the way. 73 million light years away. He'll be M85 coming up. See M85 on the right there. Another galaxy just underneath it on the bottom right. Move over a little bit more. The M98. Go back down to M104 again. The sombrero. Flying dust in the Mojave tonight, really? Here's the Sombrero Galaxy again. That's a beautiful one. I like it. Don't look that far, right? Alright, we're coming up to NGC 4631. The Well Galaxy. This is one of my favorites by far. Hey, what's up, bro? Coming in for your other name. You don't want to know the crap that we've heard tonight, man. Someone even wished harm to the astronauts. It's crazy. We're crazy today. Y'all see the well? It's a really beautiful one. I keep your belt. Welcome in. Any color galaxy are mainly whitish. They got color to them. Move over just a bit here. Yeah, it's been kind of... Artemis apparently triggered him. If anybody wants to know, Keiichi's my brother. My big brother. Alright, there we are. It's going to be NGC 4656. Yeah, do a spectroscopy to see red shifting. Completely different method. This is called the Hockey Puck Galaxy. Hi, Stephen. What's up, brother? How are you doing? How's your night? I'm going to go to NGC 4725. The hockey puck? No, it's a single galaxy. It got interacted with a long time ago on a pass by. We're running around doing galaxies right now. Just going through a bunch of different stuff. Galaxies, globular clusters is what we're going to be looking at tonight. 4565 coming up. If anybody wants to recognize it and figure out what we're looking at there. This is definitely a gorgeous galaxy here. We'll try to do our best. We'll try to live stack this one. It looks like the winds are kind of calm. Let's see if we can live stack it. Do color calibration, histogram. Can y'all see it okay? Why do galaxies exist? Why is not a question. How? It's a whole different concept. Almost see the dust, yeah. Look at this one though. See the dust laying pretty well. The needle! The beautiful needle. That's too romantic to show you out though. Gonna be hanging out the needle very long. Alright. That's it. NGC 4725 be the next one. Actually, I think we just did that right. We're just going in loops right now. 4725. That's this one here. Nope, no planets right now. We're looking at galaxies. Alright, let's go back to Sombrero real quick. Let's see if we got a calm enough period that we can actually stack Sombrero. This will be Sombrero that we're coming up. Before was Needle. Right here is going to be Sombrero. Let it kind of calm down. I'm going to, I didn't care to please solve it. I might please solve it. pull it over to the center just a bit. See if it does center up. Yeah, perfect. We'll get it going. Telescope tonight, C11. The C11. See how this next photo looks. We still have Star Trail. I think it's going to calm down. We'll see if we can live stack it. There we go. Here comes Sombrero though. Let's see how this looks. Here you can definitely make out some dust lanes. Plot some of that background. That's crazy cool, huh? Sombrero is beautiful. Very beautiful target. There's some wind blowing through right here. Yeah, Sombrero is nice. C11 to F7. Focal reducer. Alright. And then we'll go hit this real quick. M3 again. Let's go get a glob cluster. You can't get any rocket, right? I'm saying, brother. Should find a hamburger too. It's on the other side of the sky now. Tony, thank you, Tony. Oh, thank you, Tony, for the sunshine. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Alright, here's M3. Over 500,000 stars. Crazy. She in space. How about no? Oh, crap. That's funny. That's too funny. We'll pull it over the center and we can look at it again. Again, M3. And hope that the calculation is correct, right? Beautiful stars. You go in a heartbeat on a rocket? No way, I couldn't do it. Couldn't get me on one. Ain't no way. Thanks, Tony. I appreciate it. I'll try to live stack this. Looks like we got a good moment here, not a lot of wind. Hi, Neil. What's up, brother? Good evening. Good evening. The snow. Beautiful, eh? Good nice guy in Europe, America, Canada, and Australia. I love it. That's amazing. That's amazing. So different everywhere. Yeah. I can see that. There's M51, by the way. Sorry. Didn't really clarify that. Let the next image come through. There we go. C11. You can look it up. 2800 focal length, and then 11-inch McCasker. Let's go over NGC 4236. No Andromeda. No, we won't get Andromeda tonight. Long Island, welcome in. It's relatively faint. It's on the right side. Can y'all see it? Let's go for some crazy ones real quick. On our way. Love Alaska. This guy's in Alaska. Oh, I bet. They are. Yep. We're talking about M51. They are interacting and going to merge with each other. Hi, boy. How you doing, buddy? How's your night? To calm down here for a minute. NGC 5653. Right in the center. You guys can see it there. It's really small, really faint. A little tiny guy out there. $165.5 million light years away from us. Mind-blowing. I'm thinking good, yeah. Like many images. We can really bring in the details at that point. We had calm winds. Really awesome. Hi Solar, welcome in. How are you? Run around different galaxies right now. We're going to be at IC 983. IC 983. I know it's super hard to see it out there. Let's see if we can mark it up. You got a galaxy here, here, here. That I can make out really fast. Faint galaxies. Tony, thank you so much for the sparkles. Thank you, Tony. Move over just a bit here. We're going to go to NGC 5490. The Lairds, I hope so. I do hope that we're able to capture it. Depends on the weather. I do plan to do the Lairds this year. Can you guys see that little galaxy? Right about there. NGC 5490. Yeah. Be clear meteor shower, hopefully. Hopefully we have a good one this year. I hope so. Alright. By the way, that's 229.6 million light years away. That little galaxy. Getting rain? Today, no. It missed. Let's stay down south by you. Alright, here we come in. M58. We'll go M58 to M59 to M60. Do the 3 here. There's an M58. Go down to M59. Neil, good evening, buddy. How are you? How's your night? Again, Tony, thank you so much. Thank you, Tony. Yo, thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. No way. Thank you so much. We're at M59 right now. Next will be M60. Go to work break in the morning? Man, I gotta go to Omaha in the morning. Alright, we're at M60 now. Yeah, I gotta run up to Omaha in the morning. Oh, Tony. Oh, thanks, Tony. Thank you so much, Tony. Stay hydrated. I love it. Thank you so much. Can you all see the 2 galaxies next to each other there? And we're in the middle of America, yeah. Alright, let's go to M49. Gotta go there for? Oh man, silliness. Bunch of silliness. I tried to get out of it though. Didn't happen. Alright, M49. 44.2 million light years away. Somewhere in the middle of America, yeah. Kent State University grad. Are you really? No way. Welcome in. Too good for KC. Yeah. On this venture. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna swing over to M61. I know. I need to get down there with you. Come hang out. Sorry to hear that. Got to be one of those Wildcat guys. Alright, M61, 73.1 million light years away. Thanks. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have an amazing night. Thanks for hanging out with us, by the way. And thank you for the gifts as well. Truly appreciate you. But I'm asking, it's blurry. Hey, you can be a backseat driver all day long. Probably not going to do what you tell me to do. Alright, let's swing. Let's go. We're going to stay in the Virgo constellation area for a minute. So many galaxies, yeah. A lot going on here. Yeah, no, I'm not going to worry about a mask. We got too much wind tonight. I'm not even going to try to autofocus. Also, collimate your scope. You think my scope's out collimation? Ha! Derek, you have no clue what you're talking about, dude. I have no clue what you're talking about when it comes to collimation. Nothing on here suggests that collimation's out at all. Anyways, NGC 4697. Every man at Wildcat. Dang, dude. Dang. You're in CA probably. See, you're wrong again. You have no clue what you're talking about. Anyways, M104 again. The Sombrero Galaxy. Dang, you guys are starting fights down there, Wildcats against the Jayhawks. Tough love tonight. Newtonian? You think the CLF is a Newtonian? Again. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. Alright, anyways. NGC 5084. Really faint down there. You guys can see it. Right here. Wind's blowing by. Really loud. Crazy wind. Gonna come up to M49. It's relatively bright. Look at that. Hi Johnny, how you doing, bud? M85. See another galaxy on the bottom right side of it. Go back to the needle real quick. The needle. Surfboard sometime too. Oh man. I don't know. Hi Timothy, how you doing, bud? Welcome in. Sing guy, how you doing? Where's the STN guy? Go over to NGC4494. That tech search all we see? Yeah. I think it's been a whole life out there. I got you. Sombrero, we can go back to it here in a minute. We've done it a few times. Good evening, Brad. How are you doing? Right now we're doing like a rapid run around in the sky. Alright, we're at 4494, NGC 4494. Move to NGC 4559. No, that was a needle just a minute ago. That and gone right now. It comes up in the early morning hours. Come back, Galaxy VR. Another one right here in front of you. Ah, you're just Patrick. I got you. Gotcha. Alright, it's going to be NGC 4314. See it on the right side? Go back to 4631. The wind sounds crazy out there. Alright, let's go to Sunflower. Sunflower Galaxy M63. This poor mount's taking its taking a beating tonight. Poor mountain's taking a beating tonight. There's gonna be the Sunflower Galaxy here. Hi Cal, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Oh, massive amount of wind. Massive amount of wind. Let's try M106 again. Over there. Oh, you're good then. You're good. Got me an 850. Alright, brother. Sounds good, man. Have a good night. I'm doing well, bud. M106. I'll place all this, get it over to the center here. Let's see which one you're asking, Ben. Which one were you wanting to see, Ben? Hi, Jamie. How are you? Welcome back. Good evening. Good evening to you. Or night or morning, whatever it shall be. Alright, back to the Whirlpool Galaxy here. Hi, Ariesi. Welcome in. Come in here real quick. Y'all see it okay? M51. Hi, Nikki. Good evening. How are you? Good evening. Move my microphone a little bit here. Taking out my ears. This is truly my favorite galaxy, though. Love this galaxy. Go over to M109. I'm doing great. Doing great tonight. A lot of wins, so we're just doing a lot of star hopping. Galaxy hopping, technically. It's going to be M109. Kind of a cool galaxy. I don't know how the letters and numbers are decided. So it's a catalog. Just a catalog. Astrophotography for those with ADHD. Oh crap. That's funny. That was M109, by the way. We're going to go to M101, the Pinwheel Galaxy again. Astrophotography for those with ADHD. Yep. Absolutely. Here we're going to see some really beautiful arms that come out of this galaxy. Alright. Look at that. Always gorgeous. Pinwheel's always a beautiful target. We're going to go to the other side of the sky, though. Let me clear out our tracking points here. We'll start over when we get over there. Go towards, like, Bodes and the Cigar Galaxy. It's getting close, yeah. I mean, we're at the Big Dipper. It's like near the Big Dipper and Boots, though. Like in between the two, yeah. Alright, we're off to the other side of the sky, where we're going. You guys want to see the telescope? See if I can turn it on real quick and turn on the light. See as it kind of moves around real quick. Gets to this side of the sky. There she is. We'll do a place off here in a minute. And pull up Bode's Galaxy for us. Okay. Turn off the outside camera. Turn off that light. It's moving us over to Bode's now. Need a focus run? Yeah, I definitely do. I'm not going to worry about it though. We're just flying around. We're just flying around. Here's Bode's Galaxy. Beautiful Bodes. Get everything set up here again. Doing the ADHD thing tonight, yeah. Kind of what it is. Yeah, really cool head-on view there. Look at the amount of wind on that one. Silly wind. Alright, M82. Cigar Galaxy. We're just chasing our tail at this point. Pretty much what we're doing. Exactly. Here comes the Cigar Galaxy. That was Bodes before, now we're looking at Cigar. I could do the arc calculation on that distance earlier. It said 2.2. That's so funny. But this one's going to be Cigar Galaxy here. Alright, on our way. NGC 2403. As long as a tree don't block us. Do plate solved. There we go. There we are. I'll see you here. Hey Elmer, welcome in, bud. Good to see you. Why a bear tail? Constellations have a long tail, like bears don't. Good point. Ah, Sibel, thank you, Sibel. Thank you for the sunshine. Thank you so much, Sibel. Wind finally blow the tree over. That'd be so nice. Could never get that lucky. We can never get that lucky. Alright, let's do this. M97. We're getting a remote observatory. No, we're setting in the observatory with it. It's right here by me. It's like 6 feet away, roughly. Can you guys hear that? Is that wind? Or am I just hearing something funny? What is that noise? Is that the wind? My goodness. Alright, so M97 is our target right now. That's going to be a planetary nebula, the Owl Nebula. Let's settle in here for a minute. Sounds like waves, it kind of does. It actually confused me when that wind was blowing through. There's the Owl Planetary Nebula. We're going to go to M108, a galaxy nearby. And then we'll jump over to Sibel. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for the bumblebee. That's so cool. Thank you so much, Sibel. That was a beautiful guess. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the bumblebee. Does they see the whole mess here? No. We're in NGC now. Going to NGC 3613. A little galaxy out there. Another galaxy off on the left side as well. Again, thank you so much, Sibel. That's so cool. Alright, let's do this. We on our way. Hi, Shadow. How you doing? Got a new name, dude. We'll have to get used to that. Alright, this is going to be the Beehive Cluster that we're coming up on. M44. That's one of my favorite open star clusters that we have out there. A lot of people like the Seven Sisters Pleiades or Subaru. I kind of like the Beehive cluster. This has really gorgeous star coloring. Can have what they were flipping. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, it's definitely not unreasonable. You can't go through every single one, obviously, in one night. Alright, let's go to M95. M95, M96, and M105 will be our next run up. Over in Leo's, not the Leo triplet, but it is a triplet in Leo. You named against her. Oh, no way, man. Oh, no way, bro. That's awesome. That's super awesome. Hi, Cosmic. Hi, Sarah. Get set over here. I'm gonna do a plate solve. That's super awesome, though, brother. I'll have to get used to seeing that name. Just trying to confuse me is what it is. Alright, we're gonna move over just a bit, about 1 degree. Let it come in here. Again, M95. Orion's already set for us. It's already out of our view. M95 though. And from here we'll go to M96. Yeah, there's a lot of messier objects. Yep. There's M96. And then next to this, M105. Give the opinion. Well, oh, no way. To see what he gets. Yeah, that'll be so awesome. That is exciting. That's really exciting. M105. That's better than Discord. Yeah. I'm excited to see what he gets. You guys see the 3 different galaxies right here? Full view. Go to M65, so we're going to go look at the Leo triplet now. Yeah, we'll go to M87 here in a bit. We'll jump back to the other side of the sky. Can you all see the 2 different galaxies? Okay, M65 and M66 here in our view. Oh, really? That's awesome, Jenny. That's so awesome. That's super awesome. Alright, let's go to the hamburger galaxy. Y'all are hungry yet? Go get some hamburger. A hamburger. And you see 3628. The target we're at now. Are you eating pizza? Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. That's mushed hamburger. Caution against. Oh my goodness. That's funny. We're going to swing down to NGC 3521. Hey Billy, how you doing? Welcome in, bud. Good to see you. If you are just coming in, what we're doing, we're jumping between different targets. We have a lot of winds here. We had Jupiter earlier. But with the amount of wind blowing through, the telescope's having a hard time just like stabilizing with the wind hitting it. The observatory walls are usually pretty good at blocking the wind, but you still fail sometimes. And that's kind of what's going on tonight. Just hanging out looking at a bunch of different galaxies. Alright, let's swing back to the other side of the sky again. We'll start M104 when we get over there. Yeah, the hamburger galaxy, yeah. Yep, Andromeda's not above the horizon for us. Man, I'm in the Midwest. American Midwest. Looks just like a hamburger. What are you talking about? Just like a hamburger. Again, we're going to M104, the sombrero. Just shenanigans. Alright. We'll play some when we get here. Let everything kind of calm down. Let it move over just a bit. Armors 2 already landed. Lag is real. Cosmic lag. I got you. That's funny. Here we are. M104. The Sombrero Galaxy. That's a beautiful galaxy, though. It's a really beautiful galaxy. More like it's sun hat. Okay. Go Orion. Nice. Ghostly in appearance. Yeah. Let me hit yours real quick. M87, right? Alright, let's do it. We on our way. 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D. Took a lot of time. Oh my goodness, Zach. We're coming up on the M87. Done cleaning for the night. Nice, Leslie. It does fit. I would agree. So here's M87. Detail would mean that we got to take out some of the setup that we have and actually do long-term processing. Do M91. Really close to it. Yeah, not with the short photographs that we did. This is M91 here. Go over to NGC 4438. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, absolutely, you're welcome. Now, there's a lot that go on there, Sen. You can do several different things. You can look at dimming, like a gradual dimming of a planet going in front, so it's going to be the same periodic periods. You can do spectroscopy. You can do gravitational calculations. Different ways to detect exoplanets. So here we're looking towards NGC 4438. We're really close to M86 at this point. We're looking out at the a huge cluster, essentially. We can see it without long exposure. The bigger the telescope, the more you'll see. Right next to here, though, is M86. We'll swing over to it. You'll see quite a bit of galaxies here. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in our view. Hey, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Alright, NGC 4305. Yeah, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Honestly, thank you. Y'all see the two really faint galaxies here? It's NGC 3405 and 4305, sorry, and 4306. 1 in the morning. Ah, no way. When everyone wakes up, yeah. I hear you. Go to NGC 4568. Thanks, Isabel. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Isabel. Go to NGC 4866. Sleep like a baby, I bet. Hey, what up, Jeremy? How you doing? Alright, we're flying. Go to M13, the Great Hercules Globular Cluster. Yeah, it's super windy. It's be M13 again, the Great Hercules Globular Cluster. Let it come in. I'll pull it into the center for us. Let it calm down for a minute. How cool is that? Right next to here is NGC 6207, another little galaxy. Let's see. Oh, no way. Looks so much better than mine. What? Still a Chrome. Go for it. Go for it. Again, NGC 6207. You want to live there? Yeah. Yeah. Go to M92, another globular cluster. Got your back, do it, right? Go for it. Hey, here comes another little globular cluster. Yeah, another galaxy out there. Let's see a really beautiful one, though. Let's move the telescope a little more. I got this for you. The more stars, the better. There you go. M51, where we're going to now. Yes, sneaky mode. Oh my goodness. That's too funny. Let it calm down for a minute. Oh, there's a satellite up there. If we can plates off. Process here. Just moving the telescope, taking 8-second long photos through it. Long exposure. I'll show you here in just a second. Get ourselves kind of aligned here. May have to clear out the alignment and start over. I'll show you the process in just a second though. Calm down. Plate solid. Hi Vanessa. Welcome in. Good evening. How are you? Okay, now that we're here, let me speed up the camera real quick. So galaxies are faint. Like really faint. I can like crank out so much gain, ISO, and you can barely see it out there. But what we can do is change that exposure, which means grab more light, grab more light, grab more light, slow down the camera. And so like right now we're running about 3 frames per second. If we run a half a frame per second, we're getting 2 frames per second. If we run it at 1 second, we're just leaving the eye open on the camera for 1 second, and all that light can capture, we start to see it. And then if we go for like 15 seconds, you'll see how much more light we actually capture here. Hey Hawk, what's up? Thank you so much for the 2 joules, I appreciate it. How's your night? Alright, so this is going to be 15-second exposure. You can see we get a lot more detail out of it. So the longer you leave the camera open, the more details you get. Yo, Wolf! What are your thoughts on Artemis 2? Can we get a good look at the moon? Can you find Apollo landing sites? So Artemis 2 was amazing, absolutely amazing. Thought it was so successful, and has me excited for the future. We could definitely look at the moon really well when it's above the horizon. It's not above the horizon though. Don't come up until after 4 a.m. We can see the landing sites, but we don't see the equipment in it. The equipment in it is relatively small. So angular resolution dictates how large of an item that you're trying to find at what distance and how large of a mirror you need for that. We talk about something that's like 3 foot by 5 foot. For example, the flag is just way too small for my equipment. That's almost like a half-mile wide telescope that you'd almost need. Hope I got all that for you. Don't land on the moon. Somewhere like 2028 is the schedule. I would say 2030 is probably a better range, personally. I think that's about accurate. Galaxy in the middle, it is. Interacting galaxy. 2 galaxies merging with each other. This is the Whirlpool Galaxy, or M51. And it's such a beautiful target to go for. The beautiful Whirlpool Galaxy. Thanks, Leslie. I appreciate it. This beautiful M51. Hi, Sally. Welcome in. Yeah. That'd be really cool. It would be nice. It would definitely be nice. We're gonna pull it back though. 8 seconds. Yo, Cameron. That's 6 hours and 3 meter. Yo, no way. No way. Trust these views. Dude, clouded out. Some snow on the way. No way. Are you serious, Cameron? So, he's using a research telescope, essentially. That is crazy. Hawk, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Cameron, I guess we won't talk about like why exactly you're using this telescope, obviously. But that's absolutely amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, thanks, Sally. I appreciate that. Hi, Blinken. You here for the bot to mute you? Oh my goodness. Got a new chill zone. Nice. Hopefully you do enjoy here. We do astronomy. Usually it's about planets, the moon, moons around planets, galaxy nebulae, globular clusters, stellar nurseries. Sometimes we do some wild stuff and do meteor showers as well. Get the flares on the summit. No way. I have to close it down. Oh, dude, that's so cool. No way, Cameron. Love it. This is Galaxy, yep. Merging Galaxies. Again, Hawk, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you. Talk about what I'm observing. Okay, no secrets. Okay, I got you. I got you. I'll just make sure because obviously using that telescope, you're probably doing some research. I'd imagine. Never any time. That makes sense. I got you. I got you. It's definitely not as pricey as the one that Cameron's using. Oh my goodness. But it's so cool, man. Love it. Absolutely love it. Near infrared spectra. Oh, supernovae. Which one are you going for? If you want to talk about it, you don't have to, obviously. That's going to be really cool, though. And clouds, unfortunately. Yeah. I had a friend, she works at Lowell Observatory, and they have storms tonight. And she was actually sending me a message, and I'm like, she was talking really nervous, obviously. But I asked her if it's C to C or C to G lightning. And she got mad at me because I was using abbreviations. And apparently that's my fault. I use abbreviations for cloud to cloud and cloud to ground. For Amber, yeah. So that was comical. Oh. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Hawk. Again, thank you so much. Other nights this semester, though? Oh, okay. Not all lost. You doing it remotely? Oh, yeah, by the way, we're at M101. M101 Pinwheel Galaxy. Jupiter now out of my view. I can no longer see it from our observatory. A lot of trees in the way. Never get that far in our lifetime. No, absolutely not. Nope. Hi, Tippus. Welcome back. Your name is Amber as well. For being harshly punished yesterday. Oh my goodness. Anytime there's an Amber around, there's going to be problems. I've learned this. Oh my goodness. You have one Amber, you'll have two Ambers. If you have two Ambers, you got two problems. Alright, let's go to M94. Over to M94. I just want to see something that looks like an eye in the sky. Let it calm down for a minute here. M94. You know how deep that cuts? Did it? It makes sense, huh? If it registers. You'd love to go to outer space. I don't want to be on a rocket. Have an amazing night, Isabel. Thank you so much, by the way. Have a beautiful night. Sombrero, we can do it. We can definitely do that. No, it doesn't orbit Andromeda at all. It is out there with the Whirlpool Galaxy. Pinwheel Whirlpool area. Their local cluster. Here's a Whale Galaxy. NGC 4631, the beautiful Whale Galaxy. Or if we should try to focus. I think we should try to focus. Maybe. Let's try. I just kind of want to go crazy here for a minute. Let's see if we can focus. Let's go this way. See if we go the right way. What I'm trying to do is we're trying to get the stars to be the smallest point possible. We could run an automatic focus, but it takes a minute to do that. So we'll just do it manually here. Go with the eyes. It'll help bring in a little bit more of the data. Alright, let's try it. Let's try a 15-second photo here. Hi Alvin, welcome in. Impressed how many entire galaxies we get to see. Yeah, it's insane. What was the take spectra of those supernovae 2026? Oh, the FBX. That's the newest one. That's the newest one, right? FBX 2026 EJY FJC. Dang, you're going for all of them. You were going for all of them. That is crazy. I'm gonna try to stack this as well for us. Let's see the well a little better. Do color calibration. Stretch our histogram. We'll have a little bit of noise. We're running high gain right now, but we should be able to see it okay. Get kind of a decent view. I got a friend that does planetary science, and sometimes she gets to use the some of the scopes out there remotely from California. There's a beautiful whale galaxy. One piece of paper, anything I heard before. Talk about, wait, what are we talking about? Missing something. There it is, the whale galaxy. Got you. Oh, okay. You're out there. I got you. I got you. There it is, the whale galaxy. Alright, let's do it. 8 seconds. Change up our speed of the camera. I'll go 4 seconds. What do they call that? Being space-time theory. It's completely different. It's being space-time. Look up relativity at that point. Completely outside the context of what we're doing right now. Alright, let's go over here real quick. Sombrero Galaxy. Someone won Sombrero. M104. Basically, he's flying past it. What's up, Donald? Here we are, peeping at old light, so true. Yep, light does not experience time. Does not experience time. When it's emitted to when we see it. Let me place solve it. Go to a cooperative, we will. We'll do that in a minute. Let me slow the camera down here real quick. I'm gonna move it. Manually move it up here. See if I go the right way. Away without Sally. Maybe. It might. Alright, let's do it. Let's capture it. The wind seems to be okay-ish. I want to pull us back to 120. See if we can get a decent view. I hear the wind, but it doesn't look like it's hitting the scope. Oh, you never get to use the laser guy, did? Looks super cool, yeah. Then he definitely wouldn't be talking. Oh man, he definitely wouldn't be talking to us. Compromise, yeah. Cameron definitely wouldn't be telling us what he's doing. There's a moth in here. It almost looks like a bat hanging upside down. That is wild. Alright. Correct the colors. Correct the histogram. See what we can do. Grab Sombrero for a minute. Need to have a reason to. Oh man. You adore moth, really. They apparently are adoring the walls in the observatory tonight. It literally looks like a bat, though, upside down. Kind of interesting. He's that. More speculative, more supernova, nice. Dude, the camera they have up there on the mountain is so nice. Jenny always gets me involved in looking at that dang camera. So dang nice. Oh, one of those giant rust. Oh, rust red moth. A design on their wings. Oh, that's amazing. Has to be some form of life out there besides us. I think it's possible. I think it's very probable. Yeah, I definitely think it's very probable. Can you see it okay? Coming through okay? Yep, Sombrero. Beautiful Sombrero. M104. Sombrero is awesome. It's a beauty. If there's life in Sparrow? Probably. Probably so. It's out of the edge, yeah. The dust lane's amazing. The camera's awesome right now. Yeah, you'll see why. Observing. I'm scared to look it up, dude. I just ordered a hydrogen alpha telescope today. And I feel like cloud tax is going to be the worst. I feel like cloud tax is just going to be the worst. So, yeah. I expect it. Alright, let's go up here real quick. If you like Sombrero though, Amber, let's go to another one. This one's a very beautiful galaxy. Looks a lot like Sombrero. A little bit bigger though. See coming in on the left side. Hi Oda, welcome in. Let it calm down for a minute. I'm gonna place all this. Get it to go in the center. Completely clouded out, is it? Man, I don't want to see it. That'd hurt my feelings for you. Use some telescope too bright. We can with these. Almost every one of my telescopes have filters, but we do have the hydrogen alpha that'll come. It's going to take a while though. 6 to 8 weeks most likely. And we'll look at some hydrogen views. Be the next thing that we add to the observatory. Get it centered up in our view. My throat's getting itchy. I'm out of water too. I have like no water left in here in the observatory. I hear a train. Alright, let's do it. 15 seconds. Can you hear 17.5 mag? Target tonight. Dang, dude. Got 3 more nights this semester, so it'll work out. Awesome. Good deal. How come our rings around planets? It's pretty common, honestly. It's actually relatively common. Like, we had a ring at one point. Mars is going to have a ring when Phobos gets nearby. All the 4 gas planets have rings. We see a little bit of rings around, like Pluto, for example. It's common to have rings. It's relatively common. Before reviewing, there's 15 seconds. No, 30. We did 30 earlier. We went for 30. Wind's blowing pretty heavy. Let it calm down here. See if it calms down just enough. We'll try to stack this one. This is called the Needle Galaxy. It's NGC 4565. We'll try to live stack it too. See if we can get some decent details out of it. Do color calibration. Stretch a histogram. And there it comes. See, it's much larger in our perspective, obviously, compared to Sombrero. From Sombrero. Other planet stars. Like when we've seen the edge, that was your dust lanes. A lot of hydrogen in that region and a lot of dust. Not the end of the galaxy in real time. I think I read somewhere that's not possible. So every single thing you look at is in the past. Every single thing. So even when you go into the bathroom, turn on the light, the first object you see. It takes time for the light to travel from its source, the light bulb, hit that object you're looking at, and then be reflected back and come into your eyes, and then, of course, you process it. Here, we're looking at something almost 60 million light years away, which means that it took 60 million years for us to see the light that we're seeing right now, compared to that really fast thing that we see when we go to the bathroom. Hi, Peter. How you doing, brother? Matt's live and back in the chat. What's up, Matt? How you doing, brother? What is the furthest object that you can see? Galaxies. Galaxies, galaxies. It is super old. Seen this light yet? Only right when she says you are, which is never. Dang. But hopefully that answered it for you. Every single thing you look at's in the past. Every single thing. And here we're looking way back in the past. Dodging the actual question, smooth. What was the actual question? Let me go back up to it. Not being in the galaxies in real time, right? I think I read somewhere it's not possible. It's a captured image. I mean, it is, like, this is real time. It's just everything's way in the past. Any photo you take, obviously, it takes a second to get there, and it's the same for our eyes. We can run this in a much faster process, and let me show you that real quick. So that was 15 seconds, right? So let me do 1 second. I'll show you the issue. Here's 1 second. 15 frames per second. Notice an issue? So this is running 15 frames per second. I can turn up the ISO, max it out. You barely see it there. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's like right here. I can barely see it on my screen. You ran DVD quality, 30 frames per second. It's right about here. But if we go to something bright, for example, I won't touch any setting here. We'll go to something relatively bright. We'll go to Alpha Boot, Arcturus over here. I'll show you the difference though. You'll see some of the stars fly through, but wait until we get to Alpha Boot. This is a star that you can see out there. It's part of our summertime triangle. Get it in position here and I'll pull it in the center. You can see a couple up there obviously, but there's Alpha Boot or Arcturus. Kind of gives you an idea of like how faint some of these objects actually are. So long exposure photograph is usually required. But it's not necessarily true the way you have it though. Like everything that we look at, even here with Alpha Boot or Arcturus, obviously it takes time to get here. Here we're looking at about 37 light years away. So the light that left Arcturus traveled. Wow, the wind just smacked everything here so hard. But the light traveled 37 years roughly for us to be able to see it. Camera's not through raw telescope. It is, yeah. It is. It's connected to the back of the telescope. I could probably show you pretty easily. What was that? The observatory roof getting smacked by the wind. Let me pull up that. Let me turn on the light. I'll show you. That was a really strong wind to be able to do that. Show you the setup here. Turn on the light. Okay. So here's the telescope. Give me 2 seconds. Walk right to it here. Alright, so get the telescope. Kind of move it around here. My cable's too short. Anyways, the camera's right here on the back of the telescope, which gets fed through it. So it's a raw telescope, raw view. Just technology. A lot of technology behind it. Could you see it okay? Or no? Hopefully you could. Hopefully you've seen it okay. Alright, let me pull back the game, the ISO, and you can still see that star's still out there. Relatively bright star. It's in a galaxy that was, but it's light. Yeah. It's light broadcast, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let me take us back to M3 real quick. Let's get some light. It is super faint. Can't see anything. But let me turn off the deal there. If you look right here, this is going to be the target we go for. This M3. Let me move it up. Everything dims over time. Alright, take out the marker. So there's M3, you see it? I'll slow down. We'll go from DVD quality to roughly half of the speed. Notice we'll start to see it more. If I do like 2 frames per second, see it a lot more. And of course, when we want to get a lot of details, we'll go like 8 seconds basically. You're leaving your eye open for 8 seconds, you're just collecting a lot of light. Processing so much. And then you start to see stuff like this. Turn off that light out there, boys. I'm gonna go to space no matter what. Yo, you're in space. Scared really? Nah. Don't be like that. And here we go. Here's an M3 over 500,000 stars here. This is crazy cool. Let me sync it on the telescope too. There we go. Let's see. Let's go back to M51 one more time. Anyway, so we can focus on it. It's just collecting a lot of light. So long exposure photograph. You ever seen the photographs where you see cars going down the road and you see like their tail lights? Or no? Or even see right here. See how the stars are trailing? It's just capturing so much light as we fly across that in that moment it just continues to capture, and then after, right now we're running 8 seconds, all that light it captured, we just see it. Or what's called long exposure photography. This one is going to be the real cool galaxy, by the way, that we're pulling into. M51. The more light, the more details you get. Yeah, absolutely. So if we, well, thanks, buddy. Can you show us our galaxy? My favorite thing to do. Yeah, absolutely. So we can't see the Milky Way, the band of the Milky Way, until early morning hours, though. Yeah, I love like getting to see the band of the Milky Way. Milky Way season will be coming up. We're still roughly a couple months away before we get to Milky Way season. Mirror zoom by in front of the... Yeah. So even a satellite would do the same thing. It would cause like a little streak through the view. I'm trying to find a stars galaxy detecting. Oh, with spray paint. Yeah, still learning. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, it'll cause a streak to go through. Even if a satellite went through, it would cause a streak as well. The meteor, depending on the amount of ionization on the meteor, is going to depend on how much you see from it, though. If we got lucky and captured a meteor going through, that'd be insane. That'd be super insane. Two galaxies dancing together, yeah. I believe see Andromeda with the naked eye, though. Yeah, it's good at entry level telescope. Depends on what you want to do. Really, just depends on what you want to do. I can't see Andromeda right now. No, we gotta wait for summertime, like end of summer. Beautiful M51. Cracked the wall behind the man. Or the fixing all the toilets. Do Pluto not high enough yet? Actually, it didn't even up just yet. Not up just yet. Saturn not above the horizon. Gee, look at something here. We get Pluto's rise time. Pluto comes up at 3:39 a.m. Saturn comes up at 6:11 a.m. The moon comes up at 5:07 a.m. today. And Mercury comes up at 5:54 a.m. So we still got a while before anything comes up. You can see, yeah, at the British Observatory in Greenwich, yeah. Like a little tiny dot. You're welcome, Jeremy. Yeah, absolutely. One of these telescopes are badly. Oh man, look at the S30 or the S50. They're decently priced. They're not as bad. Here's siren in the background. That just back noise. I got no clue, but I couldn't tell you. All right, let's do it. Let's go to the next one. We on our way. M63 Sunflower Galaxy. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, Jeremy. Appreciate it, brother. Here's going to be the Sunflower Galaxy that we're coming up on. The way I pronounce Mercury. Does Saturn have a solid surface? It does not. It is a gassy planet, mostly hydrogen, helium. And then you get down to like methane, propane, all kinds of wild stuff in there. Roman. Have to do some research on YouTube. Dang. Don't get it. Don't, be careful on getting the YouTube university. The YouTube university. Oh my goodness. One thing I would say is whenever you watch stuff, make sure that you do verify some of that information. I think it's a wonderful idea. Really wonderful idea. Wonder if ancient civilization had telescopes or something similar. So we see going back to time. Ancient. It depends on where you consider ancient, right? Ancient civilization had telescopes, but it considers on how far. Oh, look at that. Let me show you guys that real quick. Let me back up. Here's an airplane going through. So there kind of answers a question there. Airplane flying through in our view. Which one's solid besides Earth? So all the closest ones, the 4 closest ones are solid. So when you talk about Mercury, Venus, Earth, and then Mars, are all terrestrial planets. And then your 4 outer ones are going to be the gas ones. But you consider Saturn and Jupiter to be your gas giants, and then Neptune and Uranus would be your ice giants. Most of the supernova he was going for tonight was around 100 MCU. It's insane. That is insane. What was the target? When we try to even go to it, we probably have to throw on a different camera, of course, but this streak in the night, yep. 109, yeah. This one's not too far though. About that 23 to 31 region. To 26 NG. Let me see if we can find that one. You know what NGC is in? Maritime telescopes, that'd be insane. I couldn't imagine trying to use a telescope on a boat. That would screw me up. That would screw me up. Do I hear coyotes or no? Can't tell what I hear. There's so much noise from the wind. No clue what I hear. You get seasick? I think I would too. Honestly think that I would as well. Oh my goodness. Dude, I don't have that cataloging cartridge too still. Right now we're looking at a Galaxy M63. The Sombrero Galaxy. Get the RADs. Let's do the right engine declination. Hold on. Let's see if it's in my view. 20, 30, 33. Ooh, I don't know if we can hit this though. Let's try. Convert it real quick. 20, 30, 33, 14, 16, 21. Let's see where it takes me. I think we're gonna be in trees. Yep. We're way off in trees. It's not even that high at all. Way off in the east. Let me stop it here. Yeah, it's way off in the east right now. Nowhere where I can get to it. I tried though. Tried. Darn tree nebulas, yep. Gonna do some SN science tonight. Nice. Chainsaw time, right? Absolutely, gotta move a couple of hills too. Hi, hey, how you doing? Around 17 back. That's fine. C11 can do it. Yeah, C11 can handle 17. The tree connects Earth. Yes. Dang thing. The dang thing. Let's go to the Blaze Star. You guys want to go check out the Blaze Star? It's a recurring nova. It happens about every 80 years. It should be upcoming anytime now, though. We can fly over to it. TCRB, you may have heard of this. It's worth a shot, yeah. Tree nebula got in the way. Yeah, you can see the tree nebula from even your eyes. You don't even need a telescope. It shows up even in the all-sky camera. Get settled in real quick here. Let it calm down. We'll pull the Blaze Star into the center. Looks like it's going to be the one on the far left. I believe it's this one here, but we'll find out. Should pull right over. Yeah. Nothing yet. No Nova yet. When this does go Nova, so it's a hyper giant, or sorry, it's a giant red star, basically being a white dwarf star, which is a star that's technically dead at this point. And what happens as it beats it, it gets a little too much going on there, and it has a flash effect. And when this occurs, we're gonna have this what looks like a new star in the night sky for us, which is so cool. But it's coming up at any time. This should go Nova for us. It'll be quite the view once we get to that point. It's like the winds are blowing through really nice right now. Go back to Arcturus real quick. This is going to be the brightest star in our northern skies. The fifth brightest star in the actual skies, but if you're in the northern hemisphere, this would be the brightest star. We're Alpha Boots. Lots of them. Let's run away. Thermonuclear. Yeah. So cool. I'm excited for it. Hopefully we get this soon. Hi Steve, welcome in. Peter, thank you so much for the 2 joules. Appreciate that. Let's see. Let's actually grab an area of interest here. Saturn's not above the horizon. See if we can zoom in a little bit more on it here. Speed up the camera. Do that. Let's do this. And here's Alpha Boop. Been pulled up a little higher. Gotta run outside real quick, y'all. Come up to all the airplanes one night. Go to my website, skieslive.com. We have the all-sky camera. You can watch the video throughout the night, plus the star drill. Alright, 2 seconds, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Hopefully. Okay. Make sure I got all the chat here. Looks like I did. Okay. I know this, y'all. I am tired. It's been a long night. Want to check the weather, though. See how tomorrow's looking for us all. See what tomorrow night's gonna bring us. How late are now? That's awesome. Yeah, that's super awesome. Tomorrow night, it's kind of an iffy night. We'll have storms come through, but we may be okay. Might be able to pull this off. Or am I in the Midwest, American Midwest? Hi, Rose. M13 still up? It is. We can swing back to it real quick and then we'll probably call it a night. I do gotta head out early in the morning hours. Head out to Omaha. Omaha! Alright, let's go to it. Get back up on the camera again. Do you know anywhere near Smithton? I do not know where Smithton is. Not sure where that is. Let me take some 4-second exposure here. As much light as I can. There we go. M13. Coming in. If we can move it up though. See if we can move it up a little bit for us. Okay. Take like an 8-second photo here. But yeah, I'm kind of tired, y'all. Tomorrow night's going to be kind of a tricky one, but we'll try. We'll see what happens. Here's M13, beautiful globular cluster. The Hercules globular cluster. It's really a beautiful cluster of stars as well. Absolutely. If you did enjoy the stream, make sure you subscribe. Turn on notifications. I try to go live as often as we can. Most of the time we don't have to fight the wind as much as we did tonight. Tonight has been insane. Absolutely insane. Everything. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, by the way. I hope you all have an amazing astro night. An amazing day, evening, morning, whatever it shall be for you. Be kind, keep looking up. Clear skies to y'all. Kindness is honestly free. Awkward stress in time. There you go. We shall see y'all soon. Good night, y'all.